Alright, let's continue. I don't remember what I was stuck on. I was scaling up... Oh, I was trapped on this planet. That's why. This thing... I have that. Solved. Oh, thanks for the follow, Graphene Nova. Okay, so we solved that problem, and now we're just making this as fast as possible. Cool. Now. Justin, you are not Mir, so the stream will continue until Mir bonks me. Anyway. Now I have some actual fuel. What else do I need? My day has mostly just been driving. So, oh shit. Not much has been happening. I'm waiting for Open Skies to wake up so I can talk to them about programming language design. Everything else that I have is all in PRs waiting. Okay, we have like plenty of iron here. Yeah, sure. Yes. Oh wow, okay, so we are making plenty. I was sitting there being like, oh, we're gonna have to make tons of this, but we actually have plenty. That's good, that's fine, this is fine, right? Oh, we are out of graphite. Fine. I never hooked up the graphite. Huh. Oops. Okay. Put some graphite in there for now, and then what is that? I don't think we have anything. Can I make the new fancy thing? Ooh. I can. Alright, let's try this and see. I wonder if just one belt will be sufficient.
Replication
or if it'll be so fast, I'll have to have like... Oh, holy cow, this is huge. This thing's fucking enormous. Oh my god. I thought it was gonna be like tiny. Holy shit, this is like, let's mine the entire coal vein.
An advanced mining machine. It can cover more veins and
This
transport
is the
ores by
only thing you
logistics
need. Holy
drones
shit.
in addition to conveyor belts. You can also adjust the mining speed and configurations.
Oh, it has
Faster
so
mining
many
speed
conveyor belt
means
outs.
higher power consumption.
Shit. Wow, okay, this is the only mining machine you're ever gonna need, I guess. And graphite thing. Just go up here. Okay. Graphite.
Flight mode.
Okay, we still have plenty backed up for now, anyway. So that should solve our problem there. Range matter. Oh. I need. Does that even have an out? Right. No. We have not decided what we want to do with Graviton. I could try and turn them into this. Quantum shield. Or I can just directly make them into speed. Can I make a quantum shield? That's fine. I can make the Casimir crystal this alternative recipe. Well, that's the only thing. Okay. If Casimir crystal only makes this, then arguably what I should do is create plane filters on this planet and then ship them to my main planet because it'd be easier. Since the resources here are more favorable. And titanium glass. Make that, right? It's just glass. Yeah. Oh, it's water. Wait, can I get water here? That water. Ice. Oh, it's G Sutherland. Hey. I am still in my first playthrough. Like this is literally me playing on the easiest possible settings because I had a really hard time internalizing all of the mechanics. For whatever reason. And even now, it's like, even if I just turned on not having infinite ores, very hard. Let alone having to deal with like the dark fog, which I'm not dealing with right now. Now, do I have? Can I pull water from?
Flight mode.
Okay, where's my copper? I mean, hydrogen is like, it seems like you're meant to just give up and mine it from gas giants and ship it wherever you need it. Otherwise, I don't see how you possibly get enough hydrogen.
Flight mode.
Here's my glass. I need water. What am I? There's my copper. Let's try and make a water pump and see if I can get the water pump to go. No. Liquid source. Can I mine ice and melt it? Is there any way to get water on this planet? Is there a recipe? Ocean type ice. I don't get it. Why can't I melt the ice? Am I just not allowed to collect water from anything other than liquid ocean planets? I haven't had too much trouble with oil, but maybe that's because I play too much Factorio, so I'm just like used to, you know, here's a bunch of oil and then, oh, maybe they fixed it, yeah. 'Cause oil didn't really seem to have, I didn't have quite as much problem with oil. I did need to ramp up production of oil for a while, but it seemed like it was fairly easy to balance inputs and outputs for the most part. None. Okay, that's not helpful. Type ice. Type lava. I really have to ship in water. I mean, like, I can ship in water. Yeah, I've got like, I don't know, 1,000 hours in active Factorio, something like that. Like, way too much. I try not to play it too much right now because I need to like actually be productive and addicted to games that let me pretend that I'm being productive. There's no water source in this system.
Flight mode.
There's just no way. I mean, I didn't see any way, like, I assume there's no way to mine ice. I didn't see a recipe for melting it. It seems so weird to say, here's ice, and then be like, you can't melt it. And I'm like, I have enough power to melt the planet. Why can't I melt the ice? They could just say it's like methane ice, and then
Replication
ice.
complete.
Yeah, I can't mine the ice. Alright, I have to request water. This doesn't seem like a planetoid, but sure. Anything else I can make on this planet that I can make? I mean, I can make fancy diamonds, but I don't care about that. Add better. Am I really making this on this planet? Shipping this out. Maybe I should just... Don't have... Wait, what is this? The leg crystal. That's not on this point. So... Fractal silicon gives me this, that doesn't really help. I have the advanced graphene thing, which feeds into the advanced Casimir crystal recipe. I just try. Which takes fuckloads of hydrogen. Okay. Graphene. That's the graphene. Right here. Graphene. Yeah, they added combat. Like, if I go in here, there's this entire bottom of the tech tree that is now weapons, powers, planetary defense system, high explosive shell set, prototype, precision drone, ammo box, gravity missile set, crystal explosive unit, destroyer. I don't even know what the fucking antimatter capsule. Sure, that sounds fun. All that stuff that I'm of course ignoring because I have combat turned off. Because they wanted to make it more interesting. Because like the original game was not combat, had no combat at all. But I mean, at least they let you turn it off. Like you can just completely, like it's very neatly separated, so you can just ignore all of the combat and any relevant, you know, combat related things like auto reconstruction marking and whatever. I don't usually bother turning biters off in Factorio because you can usually just like you just set up an automated train artillery system to deal with them and then bend your base out that way. No, we can't get that yet. Well, should I don't even know what I should. This idiot. Thanks for the boop. Hello. Oh my god. So many boops. A lot of booping. Oh, I guess this does give plus 10% mining speed. I was ignoring this because my ore veins are in. Okay, that'll keep us up for a while. Mink. Casimir crystal. Okay, so what about the gravity matrix? You can make gravity matrices here. Okay. One's a quantum chip. The quantum chip requires requires water, so I can't do that and ship the thing back. Ow. Izzy, you're not mirror. It doesn't count. Only Amir can bonk me out of it. Oh, you got hooked on KSP again. I mean, I actually kind of wanted to go back to KSP a little bit, but like, the game's very jank, and I was hoping KSP2 would unfuck the jank, but it seems like KSP2 is just kind of an abandoned disaster now. No, I don't know. I'm just trying to beat Dyson Sphere Program at all, because I have a bunch of other games I need to get through. I can't ship water in order to make these, and also ship out. But I could just ship these out, along with the Casimir crystal. It might make more sense. Yeah, Microsoft did a similar thing when I got laid off from 343, because they basically fired everyone at the studio, and Microsoft's like, oh yeah, we're still doing Halo, please trust us, and now at this point they've just, they released like a year ago or something, they released the Season 4, which had already mostly been done by that time anyway, and now it's just dead, because there's nobody left. Like, the game's dead, just nobody's working on it. There's nobody at the studio anymore. So yeah, it's kind of crazy how you eventually you learn at some point. Everyone learns that literally everything a company will say is just like complete nonsense. Like they're just lying through their teeth half the time. You can't trust them at all. Why aren't these working? Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, it's always mismanagement, though. I mean, like, people ask me, what went wrong with Halo? And I'm like, the thing that went wrong with Halo went wrong 3 years before I was even hired. And, like, and then they just frantically were trying to hire people to unfuck it, but it's very difficult to unfuck, you know, mismanagement, especially when it's, like, making just terrible decisions. And then you're stuck with those decisions, and once you're stuck with those decisions, you're just screwed. Don't do that. That didn't even work. Is that too close? Oh, that's not. Ooh.
Flight mode.
I'm literally standing as a regular. What the fuck? It's a similar thing. Like, it's almost identical, really. Except it happened differently with Halo, where they were like, okay, we're gonna make an open world game. Some more of these. We're gonna make an open world game, but our engine is not built for it. Should we try to upgrade our? Am I really out? How am I out of those? Oh, I used them to build the other ones. I'm just done. They were like, should we augment our engine to be open world, or should we switch engines? And they ended up being like, oh, you know, we're just gonna, you know, fix our engine and make it better. Probably because somebody at the company, some guy who had a lot of pull, the Halo engine was like their little baby or something, and they were like, you know, I want to make it work. And of course, this was such a complete and utter disaster that it basically killed the game forever. And now, if there is another Halo game, and it's not clear if there will ever be another Halo game, it is going to be on Unreal Engine, because it should have been on Unreal Engine from the start. They should have done that ages ago. Halo Infinite should have been on the Unreal Engine, and the fact that they didn't is why it's dead now. This thing is very upset. This routing is just very unhappy. Make it go like that. Oh, wait, what? This. No, I'm an idiot. Okay. Let me fix it. Oh, I can just swap this out for like a super mining machine. Yeah. There you go. Actually, I don't even need the splitter at all. I just need the super mining machine. What the fuck am I doing? There we go. All of the fucking ore at once. I like this. Well, again, the only thing I ever learned about that from my old boss was his description of those people were very optimistic individuals who are no longer with the company. ESP1 DLC coming out. I think people buy it. I think happening. What? That's like A, that's kind of stupid, but B, like this is Apple levels of it's really funny when companies try and do Apple levels of like NDA nonsense, and it almost always bites them in the ass. Because it often bites Apple in the ass too. It's just that Apple managed to make it work anyway. I respect KSP1 because they claim to use vitamin. Yeah, like these people are just fucking insane. I think this needs to be faster. There we go. Wow, we can. This thing eats hydrogen. Oh my god. How are you supposed to make enough Casimir crystals for this fucking shit? Okay, hang on. I have hydrogen coming in, like an infinite amount of hydrogen, basically. Now, KSP2 is basically dead. Everything you love is going to be destroyed. If you want to make something nice, make it yourself. That is my conclusion. That the part where they wouldn't even let them talk to Squad is wild because like even Microsoft was less dumb about Halo, where we could actually talk to Bungie since it was still their engine, obviously, and they had forked it to do some other things. So we were talking to them about their anti-cheat measures. I don't have enough. That's no.
Flight mode.
I don't have any magnets. Oh no, I'm eating all of it. Uh-oh.
Replication complete.
Can I make enough magnets here? Okay, yeah, getting something. There we go. Does it return a path to a temporary folder that doesn't actually contain this SSL certificate, or like may only contain it sometimes if you get lucky? That feels like a thing Microsoft would do. Is it gettable though? Like if it's gettable, it might still contain the thing you need. What the fuck? Why? God, jeez, it's useless. It's like useful only for testing purposes, essentially. How much does this move? Probably just maybe faster. again? Okay. There's exactly one belt. That is not enough hydrogen. Not even close. Try again. And that was all my hydrogen. Wow, we are fucked. Hydrogen. In transit. Okay. My interstellar. What? There, okay. Here we go. Good. I have extra warps. Oh, wait, I can make some better warps because I have a supply of quantum warps. How the fuck were they gonna make a new game with a $10 million budget and a 2-year timeline? Like, it's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of time. Ammo. There we go. Get me hydrogen. I need more hydrogen. Actually, can I increase that limit anymore? Upgraded the heck out of it. No. I mean, with extreme amounts of effort.
Replication complete.
Make the engine go. That's gonna help. What is this doing? That is extremely fast. That is also extreme. I am now running out of power. Wow. So 2 more of these suckers.
Materials.
Hey, it's Mir. Hi, Mir. Wait, the shout out button work? Oh, there we go. Hey, thanks for the pets. I am currently running out of electricity. So give me a second. Ow.
Insufficient materials.
Oh, fuck off. Okay. Power is... Oh god. So much power. Wrote a tool that scanned apps for remote certificate validation callbacks. Wow, so Microsoft has provided an option to automatically create security problems. Incredible. I need so much power. Oh, cursed rust fact? Boy, I got a lot of those. Current one. What was the last thing that I ran into?
Replication complete.
Oh, last night. I have a test that needs to set an environment variable. This is like 2 cursed rust facts in one. So I'm gonna, for cursed rust fact reasons, I need to set an environment variable. We'll save that one for later. I was running the tests, and one of my tests was failing when I ran it like with the other tests, but not when I ran it individually. And I realized that because Rust was running all of the tests in a single process, one test was setting the environment variable, and then it wasn't getting unset, and then it was making the other tests accidentally succeed. But I couldn't just unset the variable and have this work reliably, or at least I didn't want to rely on that, because Rust also by default will run your tests in parallel. So if I had just added a line of code that unset the environment variable, I would have created a race condition. And there is a way to run tests serialized, but you need an external crate in order to do it. It's not built into the test runner. The test runner has no way for you to say, please actually don't run my tests in parallel, or like don't run these 3 tests in parallel because bad things will happen. You have to use an external serialized test crate in order to mark like 3 tests that, you know, are setting environment variables to run serially, so you can safely unset the environment variable. And that seemed really, really stupid to me. Wow, these are eating literally all the hydrogen. Rust is so simple. Rust is not simple. But it's not C++, which is the opposite of simple. Can I keep this? Oh, okay. Then we'll go over here. Or wait. Oh, I ran out of
Insufficient materials.
It's crazy because like I have enough hydrogen. It's just that.
Complete.
Oh no, I don't have enough hydrogen. Holy crap! I was like, oh, I got enough hydrogen. I've got like 3 gas giant things just spewing out hydrogen. But no, I have used up all of the hydrogen. It is now just the amount of hydrogen that I have being spewed out of this thing at the level 2 speed. Jesus. Curse C++ fact. The easiest one is that they are currently trying to put the borrow checker into C++, which is absolutely fucking hilarious. And it actually seems to have a lot of support in the standardization committee. So they've got some kind of proposal that lets you put borrow checking in C++ as like a function level thing, so that like this function will have borrow checking and it'll borrow check across that. But then if you want to call something that doesn't have borrow checking with things, there's like an unsafe context or something, something like that. So I'm just sitting here like, I want this to stop. Please stop putting literally every single possible feature into C++. It's absurd. This is not sustainable. But I'm biased because I'm trying to invent a new programming language. So I don't know. We still use Rust at our company for like everything because it's still better than most of our options. But we do use Lua to try and bootstrap the new language compiler. But like even Lua falls over really fast because it doesn't have good typing, and I just had to put type annotations on everything. And it's still a giant pain in the ass. Yeah, like it's C++ and it has unsafe context. They're trying to add unsafe context to C++, and I'm like, half the language is unsafe. Like if you do any undefined behavior, it deletes your code. Like I don't even unsafer contexts. Yeah, Lua works better when it's glue code. But we need to do we were doing prototyping stuff, and Lua's also pretty decent for prototyping. But it very quickly gets out of hand. I mean, it's not possible to avoid undefined behavior in C++ precisely because they use it for optimization purposes. And so I keep getting into arguments with like my friend who I know who works on the C++ compiler at Apple. And he'll be like, you have to have undefined behavior. And I'm like, no, you have to tell the optimizer what the fuck you're doing. You don't need undefined behavior to do this. You're just abusing it for that purpose. There is no law of the universe that requires you to do this. But like, it's... Oh, I need to put a splitter in here. No, I don't have to put a splitter in here. Wait. This works because this will only go in if this one isn't there. So this is running at full capacity. Okay, cool. What if I had this guy take off of this one? Can I reach that? Give me more hydrogen to work with. That'll be slower. I'm not sure I care. Like half speed. How much are we making? That's good. Okay. Yeah, it's very frustrating when I discuss this with it's very frustrating to discuss language design with C++ people because they just assume C++ is doing the only thing you could ever possibly do. And then it's actually hard to argue against this because there aren't many other examples. And the reason this keeps happening is because almost every other language in existence, which is not C, C++, or Rust, has a fucking garbage collector. And this breaks all sorts of stuff. And usually they rely on the garbage collector, and then, you have to use a different language design philosophy for it. So people only have essentially one singular systems programming language like C++, and thus they assume that's the only way you can do things. Because we have before Rust, we had 0 alternatives. Now we have Rust, that's one alternative. And that's it. Now we have one singular alternative. It's rough. Oh, I'm out of graphene now, which is actually good because I was using graphene to produce hydrogen. I think I have to do another one. Here we go. Then we need more fire ice, which I mean I can do this very quickly.
Flight mode.
Materials. There we go. I'm about to shove so much fucking fire
Replication
ice in
complete.
this thing. Well, it's even harder to argue against undefined behavior because you do have undefined behavior, and there's like behavior that's not well defined even at the hardware level. The problem was mixing undefined behavior with platform defined behavior, where it's like, I mean, I guess for undefined behavior, I guess the real issue is that you can't even say it's platform defined because the operation could do literally nothing on hardware. Like that could be a thing the platform could do. But there is a difference between the platform didn't do anything and the compiler assumes the platform didn't do anything and can therefore delete your code, which is completely different. And in fact, it is, the problem is much deeper than C++ though, because like Rust runs into the problem all the time where LLVM will be like, I think that's undefined behavior, and then just deletes all the code that they compiled, or just gets it wrong. Like that one bug with the 128-bit integers were just completely wrong. So the ABI implementation, it turns out that Clang had a workaround for the 128-bit integer size, and it's had that workaround for like 10 years, and it just was never fixed in LLVM for some fucking reason until the Rust people were like, hey, yo, we're like using this, can you fix your size of? Because this is dumb, and it finally got fixed. It was mind-boggling. Why aren't you getting out? We're backed up on graphene. Okay, cool. Oh, I need to move. See. Dyson Sphere program lets me make the most horrifying amounts of spaghetti. Alright, I'm gonna need like really fast blue belts. Let's see. Yeah, like the systems are deterministic. Like it did something, you just don't know what it did from a compiler's point of view. And on a per system basis, you don't know what it could do. Well, okay. It's deterministic. I guess like it can depend on a lot of like really esoteric things. So it can be technically deterministic in the same way that your computer is technically deterministic, but every now and then when the phase of the moon is wrong, like Windows just like falls over for no reason. because there's so many different moving parts that it might as well not be deterministic anymore. It is deterministic in name only. I hope this is still fast enough. Seems like it's running at half speed. Carl, Bill, I think this is. Okay. Insufficient interstellar logistics. Well, tough. And make like 2 more. There you go. A little more happy now. Guess because I've maxed out. Alright. This is being sent out, this is being sent out, this is being sent out. There's not a whole lot of them. I don't know how to ramp this up. Because there's so much hydrogen. I literally need a blue belt of hydrogen. I don't really have that. What do I need? Oh, I could make those. I actually have all the materials to make those here. Well, no, like, the signed overflow, but it doesn't make any sense. Signed overflow, and like my compiler friend will point this out, that signed overflow is undefined so that they can optimize for loops. That's it. That's the only reason it's undefined. Rust made it defined as, you know, like Rust defined signed overflow as, you know, looping around, like what it does in 99% of platforms. And that works just fine. It's used purely as an optimization thing, and in C++ you cannot fix this because the people that are funding, you know, C++ compiler development want their C code to go faster. That's all they care about. And this is consistently what my friend will point out, is that the people who basically pay him or pay his bosses who pay him want C code to go faster, or their old C++ code or whatever. And that's it. They have no other requirements, essentially. So that's what happens, is they are forced to find the most insane possible ways to make code go slower, and they can never make a change that makes it go, or make code go faster, and they can never make a change that makes it go slower. So they can't fix this because they can't make the code go slower. The graphene, and then want that. Can be, but not here. Okay, let's plop down this. Okay, this needs these, which I have, which aren't. Oh, why is this bottlenecked again? Yeah, well, the thing that frustrates me is that people want performance and then they don't actually want it. Like, I sit around pointing out C++ is not, you know, the optimal way to get max performance. You and we've proved this, and the scientists who actually care about high speed performance know this because they have built languages for doing crazy SSE optimizations for supercomputers. That's actually fast, but that's almost never used except by a couple financial institutions. So they want things to go fast, but they're not willing to actually put in the effort to make things go fast. They just go to the compiler people and be like, make my thing go fast, please. Well, yeah, like, I mean, it's almost never memory corruption at this point. Like, memory corruption barely even matters because, like, everyone just gets fished to hell, or, like, they don't even have basic security at all. Like, did you see the recent Rabbit thing where they just literally didn't care? They just hard-coded all the API keys into the system, and when they got caught, they were like, we don't give a shit. And so, like, the whole thing's completely compromised. They just don't give a shit. You don't have enough electromagnetic. I think that's we need more. You don't have enough because we don't have enough magnets? Ow. Am I not pulling him in fast enough? Wow, that is very slow. Go fast. Where's my golf is faster? Oh, I can probably upgrade this again. There we go. Now I can't remove them fast enough. Very fun. There we go. Now I definitely have enough electromagnets. Yeah, like, the current economic situation is apparently, we just do everything that everyone else used to do, but it's more illegal. Okay. Now you're full, and you're actually about to elect on this. Expected. And I can make this faster? That is just barely keeping up. The fees. You're going. You. And. Yeah, it's very silly, and there was a recent post actually on Hacker News of some person who ran a PR company. Who tried, and it made them a lot of money, and so they were basically in this mode of, well, it's fine, I'll just I'm doing it to make money, and then they finally realized that it's just destroying them. It's at like a fundamental level. Like, it's very hard for most people to legitimately do something they don't believe in for an extended period of time. Even, PR people, which we often think of as, oh, they don't care. I mean, they do eventually. There we go. Okay, now we're out of iron, which is fine. We can fix that incredibly easy. Yeah, it's just like everyone's getting burned out, and people are like, I hate my job. And I'm like, you hate your job because everything's stupid. Nobody's actually fixing anything. Which is why it's so easy for me to, like, I will never have problems hiring anyone. The only problem I have is not having money. Alright. Make another big fat...
Flight mode.
Big
flight mode. Replication complete.
It's actually very funny though, because people are like, oh well, you know, the economic incentives, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, I did. I got my house right before the interest rates went up, which was very lucky. Because it means that my mortgage is like I don't know, 2.8%, so it's, which is incredibly good compared to like now, where when it's you know, like fuck 7%, 6-7% mortgage rates. It's completely insane. Fuck, that was the opposite. No. Good.
Insufficient materials.
Oh, you had a mortgage period that, no, see, the thing that I did is I locked my rate in,
Station complete.
like for 30 years. They can't, they're stuck with it, with me. So, they gave me, because I was able to negotiate when they were selling me the house, they told me it had air conditioning and it didn't. So I could basically like muscle my way into some more favorable terms. So they had to pay my closing costs and they gave me $2,000 credit, which wasn't enough to pay for an entire air conditioning central air system. But that also meant that I had a bunch of like, I had a favorable mortgage offer. And so they were like, here's your options for mortgages. And, you know, you can have this low rate for like, you know, and lock it in. And I was like, yeah, sure. I basically got the lowest rate I could possibly do and then locked it in for 30 years. So they're stuck with me. Which is why I can never actually sell this house, because it doesn't make any sense. I don't want to, like, I don't even want to stay here necessarily. I don't really like it that much. But I can't really sell the house. Oh yeah, if you had like a short-term thing, then yeah, you're kind of screwed. Hey, Varu, hi. What's up? Yeah, it was very bad timing for you, at least. Because, yeah, everything went up instead of down. You know, that kind of sucks. Yeah, at least you didn't lose the house. That's better. At least you have a house. That's a lot better than most folks at this point, which is incredibly depressing. But yeah, hey Varu. Just got home. Oh, it's 5:40, so not too bad. I know sometimes you get stuck in traffic and it takes you until like 6 o'clock to get home, which sounds like hell. These are eating all of my iron. I cannot. I need more belts. Okay, these are actually producing quite a bit now. So, right there. Can I do a sneaky? Might be able. Kind of cringe. Not bad of an idea.
Insufficient materials.
Cascar. Head confusion protection feature. I see. Where do I make? Good. Need iron. Here. Oh boy, this is gonna get horrifying.
Insufficient materials.
I mean, that sounds... Microsoft is amazing because they spend so much time on all this research to make C++ not be such a disaster. And then the C++ committee is like, what if we made C++ more of a disaster? Yeah, Windows is fucked. It's so funny when I see people talking about like what we need to do for the future of operating systems, and I'm sitting here thinking, do people even know how like architecturally incompatible Windows is and Linux is with what we actually need? Sounds like the furry fandom. I mean, kinda. Well, the furry fandom is mostly programmers, so that tracks. It's like either programmers or artists. That goes in there, that goes in there. Core internet infra admins. Yeah, that too. There's a lot of networking people. Very fit. That's not what I do. This. And there we go. Now we'll just dump you in. Now infinite blue belts. Yay. Oh. And we're not. What are we failing at? This thing is too slow. Need more things that goes in. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, where's the YIF internet protocol? I mean, we already got Kubernetes, so that's step one, I guess. Wow, this is way too slow. How is this so slow? Faster. I literally can't make this go faster. This thing can't pull this out of here fast enough. What's your plan on what you're streaming today? Do you even know what you're streaming today? It's Thursday. It's not, so I mean, it's not community night. I didn't know what you were planning on doing. I guess you wanted to stream more Nine Souls? I don't know what other multiplayer games there are, although there is always Armello. Oh, Quinny's been, oh no. Quinny won't be there for community, for New Proc Friday. You are, yeah, Varu is in, requires, you know, lots of social contact. Very socially dependent. We need to find like more multiplayer games. I wonder how that one space game is doing. The space FTL-ish game that we played that one Friday. That was fun. But we were waiting to see if it would get more features. Okay. I can finally now upgrade the belts, and I am out of hydrogen, so it doesn't matter. Thanks, game. Anything else needs to be upgraded here? Suppose I could upgrade this. Why aren't you? Oh, I'm an idiot. You guys don't have intake. Probably have some intake. There we go. Okay, I have one problem with this. I have now eaten all of the level 2, so I can't upgrade the level 2s and then to level 3. Oh yeah, Steam Summer Sale is live. Baldur's Gate 3 is on sale, but I wasn't sure if I'll ever have time to play that. A couple other games that are on my wish list are on sale, but like I already got gifted another game that I don't, Hi-Fi Rush, which I need to stream after this, and I barely have time for that. I would say you could always play Minecraft, but if Quinny isn't here, then like nobody will know what to do because Quinny is the one who knows how to do Minecraft. So, yeah, I know I need to play the Talos 2 Principal DLC, but like they're not on sale yet, and for that matter, I have a gazillion other games I need to play, and I'm also like really busy. So, I mean, maybe if you get that Captain Proto thing working. And we shove enough hydrogen in here to get some fucking Casimir crystals. Varu could play Talos Principle 2, I guess, but that's not multiplayer. I don't know what multiplayer thing... What multiplayer that... I mean, I guess, like, Varu could just straight up play Deep Rock Galactic. I could just raid in and we could play Deep Rock Galactic together. Just be like, fuck it, it's not Friday, but we're playing it anyway. Okay, do I need to do anything else? We're backed up on here. Just do it 2 days in a row. Be like, fuck it, Chaos Monkey. You know. Just go do crazy things. I don't know. Like, if we do Deep Rock, you would die. So you can't do Deep Rock 2 days in a row? I didn't realize it was that it was that much of a problem. Well, okay, I'm not sure we want to do that. Varu needs help. Okay, if you're gonna do Twitch chat integration, Varu definitely needs help. Okay, well, okay, the Twitch chat makes it a lot more mentally draining than, like, normal. Definitely. Okay, it's there, that's backed up, that's backed up. We have nothing else to go there. We're entirely backed up on hydrogen. No, too much. I hope I don't run out of fuel. This planet scares me, because if it goes into a power spiral, it's completely fine. Because the only way this planet has access to resources is, the critical resources, is having warps. Islands of Insight is still free to claim if you want it, but it's not great. based on some other people were looking at it and they were like, eh. I do have wind turbines on here and a couple like random solar panels. It's not pleasant though. What other multiplayer games could Baru play? I guess you could do golf with friends just as a thing, but like nobody would be expecting it, so like probably nobody would go out. I think I can abandon this one. So have this in here. Got our blue belts, pumping hydrogen, and I just guess I just need to go get a whole fuck ton of more hydrogen. Maybe I should, in anticipation of potentially getting more hydrogen, I can expand this. Do I even need to? Just make this go faster.
Insufficient materials.
Oh wow. I was very worried about like accidentally soft locking. I lost 8 hours of play. Oh good god. Alright, that's like Dylan Casimir crystals, and then we just need to find a way to shove absolutely ridiculous orbs. Fuel. Okay, so I want this. Okay.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Where the fuck am I? Home star. Shoot. That's caps lock, isn't it? Hello, caps lock. There we go.
Warp engine activated.
Ooh, that aim. Okay.
Warp engine deactivated.
Hey. I like this start. I've already got like a gazillion massive Dyson swarm around it. If I can get the photon thingamabobber thing, that should solve all of my power problems. I agree entirely. I do have the Dyson sphere components, and I have something set up for them, but I kind of gave up trying to do them without, because if you don't have the like structure, you can only build basically a halo ring at the start, and so I was like, oh, I mean, whatever. I do have something that's almost ready to scale up, because I've been working on like reconfiguring my factory so that I can actually scale up once I realize what I would need for that. So like we have the big giant thing here, which isn't hooked up to anything. And then over here, I have been working on assembly machines for our frame material. Yeah, like I would need to properly ramp up on like Frame materials. What the fuck else? I barely even looked at it. It's like, I guess the other problem is that the small carrier rocket is a consumable. So in order to just launch one of the damn things, I need like 3 frames, 3 solar things, 3 processors, and 4 deuterium fuel rods per thing. And I'm like, what? Like, come on.
Flight mode.
Alright. Mining extractor. What do I need for? A lot of shit. Can I automate these? I have apparently hit the point where hydrogen usage has gone on. I can solve this problem. I just need a fuck ton of iron. Okay, what am I backed up? What happened with the research? Is it just green? Oh, it's green. It's our
Flight mode.
of course.
Flight mode.
I cannot request more things. I need to make another. That's what I need. I have to make another iteration. Damn, I need lots of these things. Fuck. I'm actually gonna have to automate this at some point, aren't I? God damn it. I need another logistics station. I need the interstellar logistics station to make the harvesting thingy. Where was I making iron?
Flight mode.
I mean, I have a big ass giant gas giant right over there that I can use for now. Where was I? Oh wow, I have a fuck ton. Why did I even put a limit on this? Don't put a, should be no limit on this. Just keep making processors. We are never going to have enough processors. Yeah, like, oh, that's with a gas giant in the same system. Jeez, that's ridiculous. Ah, here we go. No, I have this. Okay, so now we have steel. And I need process. Too much process.
Replication complete.
Another one. Boy thingy here.
Replication complete.
Everything's scuffed as hell nowadays. Like,
Replication complete.
me and G Suberland here, we're just talking about how like everything, nobody cares about quality anymore. It's just let's do what everyone else is doing but worse, and that's 80% of all startups, and it's also 80% of all the games. It is really bad. Okay, now I have 2 of the. I need to make one of these. Which is gonna be fucked. Where's my reinforcement? I thought I was making. Should I stop making?
Replication
Planet
complete.
crafter. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Oh, it's co-op. I wonder if I just replace this with an interest. So, what do you plan? What do you co-op in Planet Crafter? Maybe you can get keys on like for being a stream. This doesn't have power. No free keys, no. I think my logistics system is gonna confuse. Fuck. I need. I'm currently demanding D. I am demanding interest. You just pull these out. Local demand. Basically, you just terraform Mars. Oh, that's interesting. Also true. I mean, Untitled Goose Game. Well, Untitled Goose Game was like also very unique. Oh, 96% positive. I mean, that's interesting. Who are you gonna co-op with then? Want me to go get it? Okay, yeah. We'll link it. Then I need to swap this out with. Oh no. I littered everywhere. Okay. Planet Craft. Oh, it's up to 10 plus friends. Actually, that's pretty good. How much is it? Oh, it's 40% off. Sure, why not? Alright, in that case, I'll go install that. And then while it's installing, I can put up this interstellar thing, and I guess... Yeah, like art design is usually one of the primary drive of what, like all you need is art design and decent game mechanics, really. And it doesn't even need to be complicated, just fun to play, and that's all you need. Oh, fuck off. Alright, that is installing. Here's... Oh, I can do local storage? Interesting. I could also pull processors, but I could also do like remote storage so that it doesn't actually activate it. It pulls the processor. Anyway, alright. Game is installed. I guess, Varu, if you have the game ready, you can start stream and like your starting soon screen, and then I'll just raid into that, and then we can boot it up. There we go. Oh, you have to eat first. Well, okay. Go eat, I guess. Oh, let's see. You can go take this and pull it out. Didn't work because I have to go over here. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to pump up. Why did this get separated? Doesn't even fucking... God damn it. There we go. So that goes in there, that goes in there. And this was also supposed to be our graviton. This I'm demanding graviton ones. Where are they? Do I need the interstellar on this side?
Insufficient materials.
I mean, then I would need warpers too, which is fair enough. I don't understand. Maybe there just aren't enough of them collected in the remote.
Flight mode.
Okay. Why is everything soft? I should at least be researching Avatar.
Flight mode.
This is clean water.
Flight mode.
Why are we out of graphene? Because we're out of sulfuric acid. Are we out of
Light
sulfuric acid? That is a really weird thing to do. Oh, because I broke this and then I didn't fix it and my entire base came to a screeching halt. Okay, you know, we're just gonna go up. Okay. Now things should start moving again, so that I'm not being a complete moron. Actually, why am I even doing that? Should be dead. The fuck are you? What? Yeah. There we go.
Insufficient materials.
Oh wait, this is Urban Attitude. Actual property. This.
Flight mode. Flight mode.
Automate intergalactic logistic.
Replication complete.
Alright, then you can supply the locals. Cool.
Flight mode.
Oh, I need.
Replication complete.
Oh, I got some. Or no. Now I got some. I don't need. Okay. Alright, there we go.
Flight mode.
Alright, time to mine the shit out.
Replication complete.
God, I need so much of this shit. And I still can't use the plane smelter because I can't find the fucking unipolar blah thing. I go to a different star system. This is absurd. With her black hole planets? Fuck that. Yeah, just not getting that then. I don't want to touch a block. Those. Guess I could look on the diagrams. Oh yeah, sure. Let's go. I'm just sitting here making graphene. Fucking up my belts. You know, I haven't tested if I can fly into the sun, or what happens if I do that in this game. I need to upgrade these. Fuck. Alright, there we go, bars. Terraforming their ass. Let's head out. Schedule that. That ain't gonna work. Where is that? Uh-oh. Okay, raid setup. Technically supposed to have this thing on stream ending. It's not working. There we go. I'm gonna cut it here, and then we're gonna raid, and then I will like probably start again or something, or just be on Mars stream.